Hello everybody, welcome back to Stonehearth Banto, and now we got Alpha 15 is officially out, and it houses a lot of changes for the game, which you might have seen already that they are working a lot with like fixing the buildings, so people will be able to build a lot of things, and the downside is the amount of scaffolding. But other than that, this has been, I would say, one of the best alphas in a long while, because we actually able to build a lot of houses, and you can see my people continue with this. In the latest video they stopped for some reason, but you can see they're continuing with this and it's really awesome. They're also working on changing how it behaves when goblins are spawning. So we should see less of things that they're like settling down in the middle of your base. There's like on a homepage you can see exactly how it's made if you want to see it, but basically it's gonna improve, so you will not be having a lot of goblins spawning inside your base, and hopefully it's gonna be really good, I hope so. And in the previous video I also asked you guys if you had any suggestions for a lot of things, a lot of houses we can do for this spot particular, and there were a lot of different suggestions for it, and I'm really happy that you guys gave me so many, because it will be helpful for the future as well. So even if the suggestion you had won't be like coming into this video, coming to this place, it still probably will be used in the future when we're making new things. But the one that seems to be the most thing that people asked for was a town hall. And to be honest, I didn't really know exactly how a town hall will look. There are so many different ways that it can look, but I found some like inspiration to make this. So I hope we're gonna be able to make this. I'm gonna kind of like combine it with the different ideas for different houses that I found for it. And I hope it's gonna be looking at least decent. My first try to kind of make this. Okay, so we got a veranda, so we gotta take care of him first. So we're gonna bring all my soldiers over. Go there, so let's kill him. And also I asked about the crypt here, so I think we will probably send out the soldiers over here pretty soon. Invade this place and raid it. I'd never done it before, so it would be interesting. And one of you guys said in the comments, I'm not sure if it was you, Yak, but we should probably be able to go there with the equipment we have for the soldiers. We have 3 soldiers for the moment, and we have pretty good equipment for all of them. But yeah, let's get started with the building this thing that we're gonna do here. So this is gonna be really interesting. So it's gonna be a pretty big house. And one thing that I might be doing as well, probably not in this video, but I'm gonna like take it into consideration that it's gonna be possible after, is that there were also a request for making a park. And I think that's a really good idea, because I might be kind of making a park together with the town hall, and I think that could be really nice. So let's get started. We should have a lower floor first here. So I think we're gonna go something like this. Maybe it should be closer to the wall. Go like that. Something like this. We're definitely gonna make, you know, a custom roof for this, that's for sure. And maybe we should make this a little bit special on the outside here as well. So let's see, how should we make this? It's gonna stick out like this. So I think I might make it a little bit wider, because we're gonna make it a little bit special, like for the top floor. And let's see, should we add one more here maybe? That'd probably be pretty good. Should be pretty good. Let's see here, we need walls now. We're gonna go for... Should we maybe try to go for stone walls at the bottom? Yeah, let's try it out. We've never done it like this, and it might be a really bad decision, but you know, sometimes you're just gonna have to play around and figure things out. So I'm gonna go for different column. So this is definitely, you know, it's gonna be a multi-story, that's for sure. Not sure if we let my people build this one. We might do it. The thing is that, like I said before, the building system is way more stable than it used to be. It's still not really super stable or anything like that. There are a lot of things that they might maybe not be able to build, but the biggest problem, like I said before many times, is that the scaffolding is just, you know, it's so incredible amounts of scaffolding put it out, making everything go super slow. So I'm just trying to figure out for the second floor here, it's gonna be a bit special. The idea is that people are gonna be able to actually walk around here. And for that reason, we're gonna have to make the walls go in, and we're actually gonna change color here. So we will go for a normal wooden wall, something like that. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. We're just gonna have to try to figure it out. So let's see, we're gonna make so people can walk here, and we're gonna use... oh, I changed the wall. Get back here to wood. So let's take this one and let's make some walking places. So I think we'll make it go out like one like this. Something like that. So we're gonna make it so it goes all the way around the entire building here. But I'm probably gonna make a lot of these, you know, town hall things in the future. Because there are so many ways that you can go with it, there's so many possibilities, so many things that you can do. So we have a lot of different options for the future as well. So I think I'm gonna figure out a little bit for the bottom before I do anything more here. I do have some plans for the bottom for other places. But we just want to see what door... It's gonna be a double door, so that's good. I think that suits the best. It's an town hall, so this is the main entrance for it. And windows, I'm not sure how I should go for windows down here. We might go for this one, but I haven't fully decided yet if we should. Maybe... Let's try that out, because I have an idea that I'm gonna make it so it goes up columns like this. So, I don't know, maybe it will not look, you know, the normal town hall that you would expect, but we gotta try things out, so... Oh, that one went well. Oh, I can't remove it. There we go. No, a big error. That's not good. Hopefully we did not screw way too much up. So we're gonna see if this works out or not. So there we got something going on. And the idea is that we're gonna have... So it sticks out like this as well. So we're gonna go one more on the outside here. So there's gonna be like a fence thing here. Hopefully we will be able to... You could have been like, you know, going through this exactly, have it super planned out and get it perfect from the beginning, but I'm one of those guys that I would say experiment a lot when building things. I do have kind of plan, and then we see how it turns out once we go. And you see, this worked out really, really good. So what we're doing here is actually to make like a fence that's gonna go around the entire thing. I hope it's gonna be looking pretty good to have like that. So see here in the corner, it does not match perfectly, but we could go for like this way. And we're just gonna make sure that we do the same for the other place. So it's gonna have to be a little bit more special and back here. 7. So that is matching. I think we're gonna go something like that. Hello, caravan. Give me 1 stone wall lantern and give you 3 wooden swords. It's a pretty good trade. Okay, let's do it. So let's see here. We should probably go for like a different color. So this is gonna be the fence thingy. It's gonna be here, preventing our people from, you know, falling down. We're gonna have to make a door up here later on as well. I really hope that this is gonna turn out good. This is very experimental, so I did try to get a lot of inspiration from internet and googling around and stuff like that, but I'm not really copying anything or something like that, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how this will, you know, how this will turn out in the end. So we're gonna make more of these column thingies. Let's see here, I think we're gonna go like this. I guess for the moment it may look almost like, oh, are you making a castle or something, Banto? But we're not making a castle, it's just a lot of stone for the moment. Trade returns. You made me 2 large crate asked for, and you'll still be wanting to trade for 2 decorative vases. Sure, and that's what we wanted. So let's see here. I think I'm gonna go for the same theme as we had there before. That we go like this. At least for the first one. And there are some really, really good changes, by the way, for another thing. I'm gonna show you this thing because it's a really, really good thing. And it's also something that I would say that a lot of people have been waiting for. and it's really good that we got it. So before we continue this, I just want to show you guys a thing. So let's see here, we can maybe take this. I'm not sure how this will work with this one, but basically you should be able to go here, save it, and let's name this like ABC. Yes, I'm gonna name it something. So it should be in here. Let's go to buildings, and this should be made in the correct naming order. So A starts first, but you can see there's a picture of the thing. That's really awesome. There's a template picture of how the house is going to look. And that is something that didn't exist before, as you can see from my old places that I haven't saved recently. So those do not have that, but it is really, really good. Really good. I really like it. It's so nice that we can actually see how the houses looks. So that's really, really nice. But let's continue with this one. I think there's someone invading us. There were a warning, there was some invasion, I think. This town is really starting to look good. It's been so good, by the way, that we have been actually able to go since Alpha 14, and wow. I think this is the longest you have been like able to play ever, and that's really, really nice because we have had this town since Alpha 14, so it do take quite a bit of time to make something like this, so I'm really happy that we haven't needed to like restart so many times. I think I'm gonna go different there. That's gonna be good. There we go, we got that side done. There's a lot of like small working things with this. I think we're definitely gonna instant build this. We will save this house though, and maybe in the future I had a request before that I might be like sharing my templates so you guys can build them, so we find some way that I can share them with you. I'm active on the StoneHearth development forum as well, so if you find me there you can see like my latest videos. You can also see screenshots from this town and other towns from before, and I might also be uploading my templates there, so it will be easier for you guys to find it. There's some really huge things that you can try out. Not sure if they work in Alpha 15, but I know there's some really big places people have built that must have, you know, taken forever to do them, that you can also check out. I know that a lot of them have shared templates, and it's just so amazing. Such a good structures. Is, you know, it takes a lot of time to make something big like that. So I think this is pretty good. We're just gonna figure out how we're gonna have a little bit more of windows. We're also gonna have to figure out where the stairs is gonna be later on as well. I'm not sure why we have a wall here. Not really sure where this wall came from at all, to be honest. Can we remove this? I'm just gonna save it so we don't do any mistakes. New save. So I just loaded the game and this wall is gone, so I'm really happy because I really didn't want to, you know, have to redo this whole thing. So I'm thinking, should we have some more windows for this? I think we maybe should have. Maybe at least here. So have one for that side and we have one for this, so we get another error message. Oh, there's another wall again. So I'm gonna post this video so the developers can see it. I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest. I think that was the correct height, wasn't it? Yep. So hopefully this is not gonna ruin this whole thing, I hope not. So I think we're gonna focus on going with the stairs that's gonna go up here. So I think, let's see here, where should I have this? Should I have it in one of the corners maybe? I think so. So we're just gonna remove a lot on one side like this. The stairs, I'm not sure if we should make them, maybe combine them with some different things. Is this going up to the wall? So I don't think we can go that way. So we're just gonna have to go something like this. So there we go, we got like the base for it done. But we're also gonna add a little bit of, I guess, a more interesting look. So in the middle, we're gonna add, so it looks a little bit more special. This is, after all, This is the town hall, so it's gonna have to look a little bit special. So we're using this red in the middle of the thing. That's gonna be pretty nice. And maybe we should also add, so, you know, anti-fall down thingy. So I think that's gonna be pretty good, and we're probably also gonna add a little column that's is gonna be like it's holding this thing up. It looks pretty good, I think. So there we go, we got a column down, that's awesome. So we are at the second floor, so now we don't have to worry too much about that. But this thing is actually, it's gonna have 3-story. It's gonna be a 3-story house. So it's gonna be really interesting. We're just gonna save this again. So there we go, and let's see here. Should it? Yeah, I think it should be 3-story. I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to do this. I think it's gonna be like 3-story. But it's like the people are not really going to... Maybe they will actually access it, but it's going to be a little bit special. Let's see here. So we're going to have to make... So people can get up here. Maybe we should make that stair already. I'm going to make it this side instead. We're going to go for like the same theme for it. I think we're going to go for the stair for the other side for this. I think it's going to look the best. So it's always, you know, it's always a little bit easier to actually, you know, make this before you make the thing over it. It's always so much easier, just that I forget it sometimes, but it's way easier to do it like this. Don't have to worry about the camera angles and stuff like that. I'm just gonna have to go and check because there were some, here's some wolf. Yeah, that's good that we went there because as you can see, Adam's health is pretty low. He's a trapper after all. We're gonna have to bring my soldiers over. And very soon as well, we're gonna see some archers, so that's really awesome. Hopefully my soldiers are coming over. Here they are. Destroy him, guys. But yeah, there's gonna be archers very soon. They're working on it. There's like an early video for it. They're basically like shooting wooden blocks. But you know, it's not too far away, so it's really awesome to see that they're progressing towards that. So we're gonna have to change the stair a little bit once we like reach the next, you know, so the next floor thing here. So this is gonna be interesting because this whole thing then is kind of gonna be in slabs, so that's gonna be very interesting. So I'm not entirely sure how I will make this thing. Maybe I will go like this. We're just gonna have to try it out. And then we should have a brighter, I think that one, was it the same? Let's go for a really bright one. This one maybe. Something like that. Hope this is gonna look good, I don't know. Let's see. So I guess we're gonna make for the back, we will see how we do it. This is gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a very special building this. I think we're actually gonna go for like the same thing all the way around here. So for this side, whoops. There we go. So it's gonna be interesting because, you know, we will have to add it here as well. And not sure how it's gonna do here. Maybe it might be looking a little bit different. We're just gonna try this out and we'll see. So I'm thinking about, we had those there, but maybe we can actually add them like this. I'm not sure if it's gonna look good, so we're just gonna have to like try it out and see how it looks. So it at least working out pretty good in that way. Rufus, how you doing, man? I want to sell some stone. Nah, we're not gonna buy anything for the moment. You know, this might maybe not look anything like a town hall. I guess we're gonna find out. This is gonna be my town hall no matter what. It's at least gonna be an interesting house. That is something that I'm almost 100% on. Maybe we should have the special deer. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, or we should just go like that. Maybe that is better. So now we're actually going to work on the floor thingy. So the stair actually has to go higher up than it is for the moment. So we're just gonna have to go, you know, all the way up to this. So this is gonna be a really, really high stair, probably one of the highest ones I made actually. So that's gonna be interesting. So this should be like the top for this thing. So it's gonna be interesting with this thing because like the walls and stuff like that is gonna be all made in slab, and the roof is gonna be slab, and it's gonna be a very interesting project, to be honest. So let's see how this is gonna turn out. Let's see here. I think we make it start like this because then we can make some more details again. So there's gonna be a roof that's gonna be here, like that. Something like that. I'm probably gonna mess something up. Probably something that is not gonna be, 100% perfect. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be 100% perfect. But maybe it will be, who knows. But I think there's a pretty big risk that it's not going to be, because there's so much slab involved in this thing. So there we go, here's actually going to be another roof. I would maybe have wanted to have this a little bit wider, but I think it's going to be good enough at least. So there we go for the last one. I would like to have this higher, so maybe we should make this a little bit special for this side to make it go like that. The roof will be a little bit like looking different on this side. But it might, if you want to, maybe allow it to be a little bit higher, a little bit different at least. But the thing is, we can like make different shapes as well, but I kind of want to have this even higher, so I think we go for this and we see how it's gonna look. So I think we should start with the roof. It's going to be, I'm gonna try a different color for this, a very different one. Maybe that's too reddish. Let's see how this looks. So we're gonna try this for color for the thing. I don't think it matters that we have this here, because we're gonna drag under here anyway, like this. So this is probably, I think, the first time I actually use this kind of color for a house in this. I only used this color actually for like Riot Children before, so this is the first time that I used it here, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it looks. I'm gonna go down that side, like that. So I think we're gonna start with the roof for this side, before we do anything more with the other parts. We can add, for this side as well, we can have it like this. One in the middle as well, like that. I think we can have it something like that. We should have it there, no? No, Yak 33 died. I think there were a lot of people that died because I rallied them before, and everybody is so hungry, but they also want to sleep, so I really hope that there's not gonna die more people for that reason. Because that really sucks, because they're just stuck there, they're really hungry, but they're also really, really tired. Maybe if I wake them up now. Oh, they just want to go to bed again. I guess they don't prioritize things in the best way. That's weird. I mean, imagine if I would lose all my people for that reason. That would be so bad. So let's see here. I think we're gonna add so it sticks out a little bit more this side maybe. Maybe that looks weird, maybe it looks weird. And I also think I might try a thing that I've seen many of these town halls. They have had like at least one tower, but sometimes they have like 2 towers. But I think we're gonna make like one pretty decent sized tower for this. And maybe it should start down here actually. So we can actually, if we want, we can like cheat like this. So we can do it. We can go like, so it would be like hollow in the middle and stuff like that. But I think this is gonna be pretty good. So how the top should be, how should that be? Let's go for a different color now. It should be like this. Then maybe we could add something to this thing. Some colors maybe at least. Or we can make like, you know, keep the same theme. We had like crosses before, so we can make something like that as well. Maybe make a red one. Sure, we should maybe remove a little bit here. So maybe we go with something like that. I'm not sure what guys think. We definitely have a few more things that we need to add though. So we need to add at least one door. I'm not sure if we should have like one door for each side or if we should go for one in the middle. Maybe we'll go for one double door in the middle. And we need to have more windows, that's for sure. We're gonna go for these long ones again. So there we go, there we got some windows. Would be nice to have some up here, but we cannot have that. So we're just gonna overlook the thing and see if we're happy with what we got or if we missed some sticking out. I think we maybe should add so it sticks out here. You can see that maybe it should stick out a little bit because we have this extra thing. We're just gonna see if we like this more or the other one. I think we go like that. That looks better, I think. But this project takes a lot of time, so let me know if you're still watching this. Would you prefer to have like this long building projects, or do you want to have like smaller ones? Or do you want me to maybe to make this a little bit different? Maybe cut it a little bit different. So we should have so it goes up here as well. Or something. I think we should have something here. Maybe we skip it for this side. How will it look if I continue up? I mean, it's not going to be perfect there, so I think we skip that. And be happy with that. So I think we're done, and what we're gonna do later is probably we can add some trees here at the sides and kind of create like a park feeling to it. Not for this episode, but for the future. So let's name this one. Let's load the game. So let's see here, guys. We're gonna see that I saved my structure, and we should be able to see a template of this thing. And for some reason we can't see it. It looks like a file. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to save it again. We're just gonna name it Town Hall. So there we go. We got a little image of it. So that's how it's gonna look, and we will, you know, add some furniture and stuff later. And there's another thing that we gotta make sure, which I realized just now, that the The stair don't make much point because there's no floor for it, and we're not gonna change it now. I really forgot to do it, but hopefully it's not gonna, you know, ruin the entire building. But we are going to... maybe we should add a floor. We could add a floor. Should we add a floor? I think maybe we should add a floor actually. Little update. And we beat it. Look at that net worth, guys. Wow. It's the one who joins today. We lost Aidan recently. That really sucked. So it's gonna be really tricky to build inside it, but it should be working. It's gonna be a little bit trickier. Okay, we got a Varanus. I think we should send all my people over because I don't know how low health my soldier are. Wow. We got a stone golem coming in as well. One Varanus and one stone golem. That is pretty dangerous. I think we should be safe against them though. As long as my other soldiers comes over, we're gonna be pretty safe. Yeah, we should be safe. So let's get back to the building here. We're gonna see if we can be able to fix the floor. A thief approaches. I'm a little bit busy now, dudes, so we want to build this. We don't want to focus on the combat for the moment. So this is the really tricky part. If you forget like I did here, it's really tricky to be able to solve things like this. So that is why you should always remember to do this before you do everything. So like the more you plan things, the higher the chances are that you will not be able to need to do things like this. So we're just gonna have to add here as well, so they can walk on both sides. So let's see if we can see over here, so we see that it's okay. Yeah, it seems pretty okay. We're just gonna have to remove a little bit on the stairs. The thing is also that when you build a lot of these things and play around with a lot of slab, for some reason like the revert tool, it really likes to stop working for some reason. I don't know why. So let's see if we're gonna finish the stair. There we go. We're just gonna add this anti-fall down thingy that we had for another place. I think we might go all the way there. Yeah, so that's done. You're just gonna have to save it once again. So we're definitely gonna instant build this, because if we don't do that, this one it will create issues. I know it will, and it might even do when we instant build it. So we get an error message. Maybe it works now. So we're gonna try to save and load. So let's see if it's gonna be working now, or it's not gonna want to work. So we're getting a lot of error message, so I will have to like report this house, and potentially we'll get a fix for this hopefully. But I guess we could try to let my people build this. I don't really think they will do it, but who knows. But I mean, it could be a really nice house. We could try to, for example, just, place it at a different spot, and that could be working. So before we do anything, we're gonna try to remove it and add it back again. Lime Karn is a new worker and trader. 6 tables 1, he get a 1 bronze breastplate. We're gonna do that. There we go. Let's see if we can put out this house and if it will be working. So I don't think we're gonna be able to build this. I've tried a lot of things. We tried saving, loading, removing, saving and loading, removing, and it's not working. So we probably will try something, attempt to do a new one. and see how that happens. So I'm really sorry guys that we wasn't able to build this entire thing. But still guys, let me know in the comments what you thought about this house, if you liked it or not. And who knows, maybe I will be able to solve it so we can actually build it, but I would not get our hopes up too much for it. But yeah guys, thanks for checking out this video, I hope you liked it even though we wasn't able to build this house. And as always, feel free to drop suggestions for different buildings that you want me to build in the future. And if I have names for heartlings as well. So guys, thanks for watching this video, hope you had a good time and hope to see you next time. Take care.